Look at that, well within limits. Nice and easy. Keep moving. Watch out for the edge. Get that secured now. Good work, everyone. That's a fine haul. Yeah, much easier on the gear too. Watch the line. Get it secured, quick. Over here, mark it right there by the hatch, quick. Got it, stand clear. Bring her alongside, watch the swing. Steady as she goes. Secure the nets, we have a full load. Keep the line moving, send the large ones to station 3. Watch the line, pull it clear. It's a huge one, keep moving. Watch the load, it's heavy. Bring it down slowly. Okay, bring her down slow, right on the mark. Ready to spill. Keep it moving, don't let it pile up. Watch the far side, it's backing up over here. Watch the weight on the starboard side.
75 crates on this line.
Make sure they're graded properly.
Watch the swing, she's heavy.
Clear the zone, get back.
All right, let her go. Get that net secured.
I'm trying, there's too many.
Hold the line.
Watch the spray, get ready to secure.
Get that hatch open now.
Push harder, watch your feet. spiking hard. Full power on the winch.
In the
Let's
cold
go.
North Atlantic, where grey waves tear through the night, modern European fishing boats silently
Watch the weight,
embark on
watch
a
the
massive
weight.
hunt.
Watch the
Every
weight, watch
day,
the weight.
they drag their multi-ton
Get it
bottom
secured now.
nets, giant machines that glide along the seabed, opening like a steel door to swallow the ocean before them, in those frigid depths.
Pull it up, watch the gaff. Got the big one secured, keep hauling. Clear the snapper out. I need help with this halibut. Slow it down, slow it down. The cable's about to blow. We got too many in there. Get back, the cable's going. Keep the tension steady. Hey, watching it close. Nearly there. Hold it steady. We're clear below. Ready to drop. Keep pushing. Don't let it pile up. Watch your feet.
Hundreds of tons of fish are forced into the massive net. They thrash violently inside the tail of the net, forming a giant living sphere weighing hundreds of tons, shaking violently with each rig. When pulled up, the weight of the entire ocean is placed on the cable, causing the giant crane to groan and the hull to tilt under the pressure of hundreds of thousands of creatures desperately fighting their fate. And then, the sound of an iron lock being opened.
Keep it coming. Watch the hooks. Keep it steady now. Watch the hooks. All right, clear the line. Easy on the drag, easy. I'm trying, he's strong. All right, man, pull together now. Heave. Keep the tension on that line. Okay, this is it. Ready? Ready. Hup. Watch the tail. Pin the head down now. It's hitting the red zone.
Flooded fish crashes onto the deck. The floor becomes a living sea. Fish surge into waves, smashing their bodies against the steel. Scales flying white. Water pouring in like a flood. Fishermen, in thick waterproof protective suits, had to fight the torrent of fish that rushed past their feet, pushing them back into the hole. Channel, pulling, slashing, chiseling to make way for the next tons of fish. After each pull,
ready on the winches. Let her go. Clear the stern. speed on the winch. Let it run.
Gears away.
All right, send it down. Watch the cable on the port side. Clear. Going down now. We've got the main school, move left slightly. Confirmed. Easing the tension on the port side now. Watch the tension on the starboard side. Easy now, bring her
After
up
each
slowly.
overflow, the ship continued, dropping the net, pulling,
Trip the mechanism
collecting,
now.
dumping,
Keep it moving, don't
and
let
then
it pile
continuing, without a moment's rest, until the ship's steep hull was full,
Watch the surge.
from front to back, containing hundreds of tons of fresh
Get
fish,
those shovels
the result
moving.
of a day and night of fighting the sea. When
Push
the
it towards the
fishing was
sluice.
finished,
All right,
the
keep it
inside of the
moving.
ship began to operate like a miniature factory. The fish were beheaded, gutted,
Watch the cable, she's about to snap. Keep the pressure on, bring it up slowly.
It's fraying right here.
Yeah, I see the damage. Tell them to ease the tension. Get it clear of the rail. Watch the swing.
Hold it steady. That's a heavy haul.
Clear the deck now. It's filling up fast. We're going to need to close the gate soon. Yeah, another few minutes at this rate. Keep it moving. Don't let it pile up there. All right, I got it.
filleted on an industrial chain. The fish meat was washed with high-pressure seawater, transferred to a conveyor belt, sorted, packaged, vacuumed, and then sent to a deep freeze warehouse. Outside, white
That's a
cold air
solid
blew
mass
from
right
the
there.
giant
Well, the
freezer
biggest
doors,
haul we've ever marked.
misting the
Let's get it
entire
up.
walkway. The end of the day, the ship plows back into port.
Ease the tension
Towering
now.
steel
Watch the
cranes
line.
are waiting.
I'm trying.
Pallets
It's
of
jammed.
frozen fish are brought ashore.
There it is, look at that! All right, boys, let's move. Get the hook ready. Watch the swell, watch the swell. Hold it steady. Watch the swell. Okay, I've got it. Hook it now. It's in. All right, hold it steady. Clear the deck, here it comes. Get ready on the knot. Steady, steady. All right, let it go. Look at the size of that. Get it secured before we lose any of it.
Biggest haul this week, Cap.
Loading onto waiting refrigerated trucks. In the yellow light of the harbour, the last seamen walked down the stairs, their breath still steaming. their clothes soaked with salt water. Their faces marked with both fatigue and pride. It is a workday for the giant bottom trawlers, where the power of the sea meets technology. Where humans snatch tons of fish from the ocean floor and turn them into food sources to feed the world.
All right, man, haul away. Let's get this done.
Hold it there. Okay, lower away into the hatch.
This is it, boys. This is the big one. I have never seen anything like this in my life. Keep that line straight, push it hard. We need more space over here, move faster. Easy on the tension, it's climbing too bad.
On the slippery steel deck of the giant ship, the second battle began, a battle between humans and hundreds of tons of fish desperately struggling to escape. As the heavy bottom net was pulled up from the water, the whole space exploded. Fish left in arms. White seawater poured down like a shower. In an instant, the dry deck turned into a second ocean, full of writhing creatures. The men in bright yellow waterproof protective suits stood firm in the waves of fish.
Yeah! Look at all that silver! Keep it moving! Watch the chute, it's backing up. Keep it moving, lads. Watch the flow on the left side. Clear the hatch. Shift the load, move it to the starboard side. It's too high here, open the other compartments now. All right, send it down. Watch the cables on the port side.
Every step was as if they were stepping on a sinkhole. Every thrashing of thousands of fish could knock them down instantly. But they did not retreat. One hand holding the wind, the other holding the iron hook. They rushed into the waterfall of fish like warriors accustomed to this chaos.
All right, I'm clear.
The
Go ahead.
screams, the clanging of metal, the rumbling of fish mixed together into a mad song. Seawater mixed with sweat, covering their cold faces, men accustomed to strong winds and waves.
Cut deeper on the large ones. All right, bring the next one up. It's fraying at the shackle. Release the tension.
Hold, hold, stop the lift.
But still amazed by the uncontrollable force of the ocean. And then, the net opened. A small crack at the bottom of the net turned into a flood. Hundreds of tons of fish poured onto the deck like an avalanche. The waves of fish threw away everything. Fish washed over their feet, over their knees, up to their waists.
We're
But
exceeding
on
the
this
safe
ship,
limits.
the
All
only
the gear
task was to
immediately.
not let anything escape control. The seamen divided themselves into groups.
Move that crate over here. It's secure. Get ready. Here it comes. It's emptying out. We're losing everything. Get the rope. It's too much. We can't fit any more in here. Oh.
What about the second pen?
It's already full too.
Route the overflow.
Secondary bays are clear, sending
Some
them
holding
through.
steel toothed shovels, some pushing with railings, some opening chutes leading down to the freezer. Every movement was a struggle with the weight of nature, but it was in that moment that the collective
this knot
strength
right
was
here.
most
Yeah, that's
clearly
definitely
depicted.
frayed.
They worked like living
We should
machines,
tag that one.
strong, reckless, and precise,
Make sure that
amid
splice
the
is tight.
howling wind
Yeah, we
and
got it.
roaring
Ah!
engines.
All right, lift it
The
up
massive
slowly.
streams of fish are slowly guided down into giant holes under the hull, where they will begin their next journey, no longer as wild marine life, but as a precious food source to be processed.
Look at that. I've never seen anything like it. Get the nets ready. We're going to be rich. The whole command is active. All hands, start the retrieval sequence now. Move faster, secure the net. It's too heavy, clear the area now. Clear the deck. Drop is coming in hot. Hurry up, get it out of the way.
Bring it left, easy now.
A little more, right there.
All right, hold it, hold it. Down slow.
We're going in for one last short tow. Get the gear ready.
After hours of struggling with the sea,
Rollers
the giant
engaged.
ship did not
Paying out
stop.
cable now.
While the deck still had steam and the fish scales glittered like metal, inside it, a modern refrigeration plant had already begun operating. Tons of fish were dumped into steel sheets, sliding noisily through the channels and falling into the processing area. Here, men in waterproof protective suits entered another battle with time. Because not today, but right now.
Hold it steady on the starboard side.
Ready to tie down the center.
Pull from your side. It's caught here. All right, heave. Up a little higher. Okay, lock it in, we're clear. Ready on the cables, slow the roll. Hey, slowing now, clear for release.
Deploy, deploy.
Every piece of fish flesh had to be processed to maintain absolute freshness. The steel knives glided over the fish bodies, creating a sharp sound. The cuts were decisive and precise, dividing the fish into complete parts. The calloused hands worked instinctively, cutting off the heads, separating the bones, removing the organs, clipping the fillets, washing them with cold seawater. Every movement happened so quickly that the camera only had time to catch the blade before the cut was completed. On the conveyor belt.
Let it go, let it go! Clear the deck, move faster! Watch the cables coming over the side. We need to patch this section quickly. Hold it steady.
This knot has to be tight. Pull harder.
All right, secure the main line. It's clear. Heave. Let it run. All right, hold it up. Easy now, keep the tension steady.
Look at the wear right here. We need to patch this before the next run.
I see it. Get the mending needles.
Cables look good on this side. Knots are tight. Coat end is solid. We're clear for the tow.
Thousands of fillets lined up like silver sheets, going through each step, cleaning, sorting, packaging, labeling, each tray. Each piece carries within it the story of human strength in the fierce ocean. In another corner, vacuum machines worked tirelessly. In an instant, each piece of fish was sealed, transparent as ice. The pink white flesh transformed into standard food drinks.
All right, mark it right here. That's the spill zone. Looks good, boss. Ready for the haul. The digital logs confirm it, Captain. We are officially at full capacity.
Excellent. Inform the deck crew to begin the washdown.
Still holding up well after
Ready
the last
for the
haul.
next journey.
Aye, these
and
knots
then
take a beating.
the cold storage
Good for
door
another run
opened.
yet.
A stream of white mist poured out.
The efficiency
So
on this
cold
tow
that breath
duration
instantly
is
turned into
unmatched.
smoke.
We're looking
Inside,
at record numbers
it was
across the
eternal
board.
winter. Workers in thick coats stepped into the middle of that frozen space, placing each tray of products on giant shelves. In a few minutes,
Pull it up, slow and steady. Watch the cables. It's a big one, Cap.
Clear the deck now!
Underwater, the steel doors swing apart, and the giant net mouth yawns open just a...
Haul command! We got a monster in the net.
hundreds
Get
of
those
tons
winches
of fish
turning
were
now.
cooled
Aye,
to
Captain?
sub-zero temperatures, frozen on the spot.
Keep the tension
ship
steady.
was more than
We
just
can't
a
lose this
fishing
haul.
vessel. It's a miniature supply chain,
It's
a
barely
giant
holding.
factory that
Watch the
hovers above
cables.
the sea, transforming the ocean's lifeblood into perfect, clean, safe products within hours of being pulled from the water.
Watch the swing, watch the swing.
Hold it steady up there.
Hold it steady.
It's coming over the side. Get ready!
Clear the zone. I'm opening the gate. Keep the flow steady. We're almost at capacity down here. Secure the code end. Watch out for that wave. Easy now, bring it down slow. All right, cut it loose, let's go.
After hours of fighting in the open sea, after pulling nets as heavy as the ocean, the ship finally began its journey home. The sides of the ship were stained with salt water. The deck was still
Keep
covered
the
with
tension.
silver
Brace
stains.
yourself, she's gonna
But in
blow.
the hold below, hundreds of tons of fish had been frozen, neatly packaged. waiting to set foot on land. Ahead, the lights of the boat gradually appeared like stars rising from the sea. The towering steel cranes stood silently like giant milestones welcoming the fleet back after a long war. The ship slowed down. The seawater parted to both sides. Softer.
Minus 21, looks good.
Confirmed.
Less fierce, as if even the waves understood that this trip was coming to an end. As the boat touched the dock, the seamen in waterproof suits stepped out onto the deck. The yellow lights of the port reflected on their faces, tired, salty, but glowing with pride. Each heavy mooring rope was thrown to the wharf, tying the ship to land after many hours at sea. Then the sound of the crane rang out.
Position confirmed. Pallet 42B.
All right, let's move to the next row.
First pallets of frozen fish were lifted from the hold, rising in the white cold air and landing on the container truck below. Each package, each block of fish, was a witness to hours of hard work, to heavy nets that threatened to tear the ship in half, to the final struggles on the deck, on shore.
Watch the line. Got the eye, bringing it over. Make it fast, she's still moving.
Watch the gap, bring her in slowly, heave the forward spring line.
Forward spring secured, waiting on the aft line. Move those pallets faster, we need to clear this hold. Watch your spacing, coming through on the left.
Temperature is holding steady at minus 20 Celsius. Looks good.
All right, sealing her up now. Hand me the bill of lading.
Pleasure doing business with you both. Likewise, Captain, we appreciate the smooth handover.
Refrigerated container trucks waited in line. Each package was loaded, stamped, sealed, and then headed for processing plants, supermarkets, and distant cities. The journey of fish from the ocean floor to the dinner table began here, a complete link in the giant supply chain. And the men of the sea, they stood there.
That last haul nearly killed me, but it was worth it.
Biggest one yet. We earned this stew.
Hey, yay, we certainly did.
Arms crossed, watching the trucks leave the dock. Their eyes were no longer as tense as when they pulled in the nets, no longer as fierce as when they struggled on the deck. Now there was only relief. They had completed a long day's mission, exchanging sweat, strength, and sometimes even their lives to bring food to the world. Night fell. The harbor was quiet. The ship lay still, like a warrior who had completed its journey. Tomorrow morning, it would set sail again. But today was the calmest moment, when both ocean and man took a break from a day of storms.